Hey guys, how's it going? Zach Butler YGO here, back finally after so long with an updated P.U.N.K deck. This one's going to be the Gold Pride P.U.N.K deck. This is the deck I was the most excited for out of Cyberstorm Access, so I've been really looking forward to it, and I'm finally feeling well enough to bring it to you guys. I played it last night at Locals, and I went undefeated. I faced 2 Dark Worlds, Cash Tira, and I think it was a Tri-Brigade. Who knows? The hardest matchup was actually the Tri-Brigade deck, hilariously enough. And yeah, this deck's got a lot of potential, actually, and I figured I'd show you guys what I kind of threw together at first. And then maybe I'll go over like the changes with each engine that I think need to be made going forward at the end of the video. As always, if you enjoy this kind of content, let me know with a comment, a like, and a subscription. That's huge. And if you want to pick up any of the cards you see in this video, make sure to use the affiliate link in the description below. A portion of that does go towards the channel, so you're helping me while helping yourself out. And all of that goes right back into the channel and makes it so that I can make even better content for all of you. So thank you so much. So first up for the P.U.N.K cards, we have 3 No P.U.N.K Foxy Tune and 1 No P.U.N.K Ogre Dance. Ogre Dance is a lot worse than it was before because of the existence of Joel and Lockbird in the format, but I still wanted to have one just to boost the number of starters I had. The deck is 41. I think it actually should probably be 42 with some more starter cards in it, maybe even reduced down to 40. I'm not totally sure yet, but Foxy Tune is the much stronger option of the two, so we cut back on the Ogre Dance to 1. Then I only play 1 Deer Note. This card isn't as pivotal for a lot of the combos anymore, so you don't need to play multiple copies, and I'm not playing Desires or anything like that, so outside of like Diablosis or Rise Heart banishing the top cards in my deck, the odds, the necessity for having a second copy just isn't there. Then I play 3 Xiamen, of course, because it's all of them. 1 Walgon to search for the field spell, 1 Madam Spider to search for the trap card I play, and 1 Shirakusai to fusion summon, because you do still want to go into Rising Carp for a lot of your plays. To go with the P.U.N.K engine, of course, you have 3 Emergency Teleport, 1 Jam Extreme Sessions, just 1 copy, because you do have so many ways to get to your Walgon, and it's good, but it's not like it's a linchpin of the deck. And then I decided to play Dangerous Gabu. I know a lot of players prefer the, I think it's Nishawari something, the other trap, the Destruction Trap, but I like this one just because having an additional negation I felt like was more valuable than having a destruction on a face down unless I had a P.U.N.K, whereas this does the same thing, it's just if you have a P.U.N.K you gain life points, so its utility is a little bit less powerful, but it's more stable, and I like that. Then for the Gold Prides, these cards actually really overperformed, and I didn't think I was going to like them as much as I did. You have 3 Leon. This one, all the Gold Prides share the same effect. If you have less life points than your opponent, you can special summon them from the hand. Leon is the tuner. On summon, it can special summon back a Gold Pride from your graveyard that isn't a warrior monster, and then then you're locked into Gold Prides from the extract for the rest of the turn. And during the opponent's turn, allows you to quick synchro, which is really good. 3 Captain Carry, searches out the trap card and can boost the attack of your monsters. Then 1 Roller Baller. I think I might want to play more than one of this just to have as an extender, honestly. I figured 1 was enough because of the high accessibility rate of it, but I kind of want to have a second one just so I have just legitimately just a level 5 body. But it's really good. It's the fusion summon effect, and being level 5 is also very useful. And then 1 Nitro Head. This is primarily for Cash Tier, but also in some grind games it comes up. 1 game I played, my opponent let me summon the token to their field, and I summoned it right next to their field spell zone, and then when they went to activate their Gates of Dark World, I used Nitro Head to destroy the token, which destroyed the spell trap under the token, the monster next to the token, and then the field spell as well, which was really good. For the Gold Pride spells, I only play 2 Better Luck Next Time. I think I want to play this at 3. This card is really good, actually. Being a lingering effect kind of sucks, like being like a lingering card isn't the greatest. Made it a little weaker to Cosmic Cyclone, which does come up, but that's not the worst thing in the world. What it does is it's 10 key for any gold pride card, and then you lose life points equal to its attack when after the resolution of the search, which is really good. And then when a gold pride extra deck monster returns to the extra deck, by its effect, you get to draw a card. So that's really good, because it meant, like, on my turn, I could Captain Carry, search for the trap, make Chariot Carry, search for the spell, use the spell to search for Rollerballer. Then in the end phase, the carry would go back to summon out another carry, and then I draw a card as well, and I'd have 2 gold prides on the field to set up for a fusion summon. And then one that came out of nowhere. This card was really good. It's Monster Reborn that negates their effects, which was really good. I liked it a lot just for like random game pushes, and just being able to extend past cards like Nibiru and things like that. And then 1 copy of Start Your Engines. If I could, I'd play more copies of this card. There's a lot of cards in this deck actually I want to play more of, but I'm not sure necessarily how to make the room for them. Start Your Engines is not a once per turn, which is huge, and then it's also just able to out a monster on summon. So a lot of the times what will happen is you'll do the play I mentioned, so you'll end on these 2, and then Start Your Engines face down. Then they'll summon a monster, you Start Your Engines, destroy their monster, special summon Leon, and then Leon can synchro into Star Leon, destroy a monster because your life points lower, and then Rollerballer can then go into Pinballer and take more monsters if necessary, or you can do it in another order, obviously. The advantage tends to, hilariously enough, to snowball pretty fast in this deck, where you're able to answer multiple summons one after another. So that was all the engine. For the non-engine, we have 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. It's very mid, but it's solid. 3 Droll Mockbird, 3 Nibiru, the Primal Being. This is one that nobody was playing around because I don't think anybody expected anyone to main it, but I felt like it's really good. And with Dragite, which I do play, it being a rock is randomly useful. Then 2 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, and 2 Triple Tactics Talent. This is the card I want to cut from the deck altogether. It really underperformed, so I think I might cut it for an additional starter card and then just play 40. So that was the main deck. Shoutouts to the Gold Pride token. For the extra deck, you've got Pinballer, Rising Carp. These are your 2 fusions. We already know what Rising Carp does, so I don't need to explain that. For those that don't know what Pinballer does, on summon, you can target monsters your opponent controls up to the number of Gold Pride monsters used as material to fusion summon it, and then you equip them to it, and in the end phase, it returns to summon Rollerballer. And if you have less life points when you activate its effect, which you probably will, its effect can't be negated. And then I just played 1 Psychic End Punisher, 1 Amazing Dragon. I kind of want to play more than 1 Psychic End Punisher, but I just don't own one, hilariously enough, so I just played 1. It was never really an issue. 1 Jam Dragon Drive, 1 Dragite. This card was really good. Being able to have Spell and Trap negation is really good because monsters aren't really an issue. Like, you have so many ways to answer monsters, but Spell and Trap negation can be kind of important, so that's where this comes up. Then I played 2 Star Leon. I wasn't necessarily sure what else I should be playing, and I wanted to make sure that I had the ability to make Leon live as often as possible, so I wanted 2 Star Leon and 2 Chariot Carry. These both can be cut to 1, I think. They're both really good, but I don't think there's any need for more than 1 of each. So what Star Leon does is on summon, you can gain attack points. It can gain attack points equal to a monster your opponent controls. Then if your life points are lower, it destroys that monster. In the end phase, if you use its effect, you return it and summon a regular Leon. And then Chariot Carry searches out a Gold Pride spell and then can Foolish Burial. And in the end phase is tagged out for regular carry. Then I played number 38. Draglubion and Numeron Dragon. I would have played Galaxy Photon Lord, I think is what it's called, the rank 8. I just could not find mine in time, so I just chose to skip it altogether, but I never needed it. This package didn't come up, like, at all. And then 1 Zeus, and I wasn't sure what the 15th card should be, so I put in Underworld Goddess. This doesn't really matter either. There's a lot of flex room in this extra deck. Like, you could take out the Underworld Goddess, you could take out these, and you could probably take out 1 of each of these, and then you have 6 extra slots for whatever you want. Side deck that I used last night was very underwhelming. I played 3 Kurikara. These are supposed to be kaijus, but I literally couldn't find my Gamma Seals in time, and I had to get going, so I just threw in 3 Curry Car and said good enough. Card never came up. 3 Fenrir. Wasn't really sure what I wanted to put this in for, honestly. I was just kind of throwing stuff together, and I figured Fenrir is like a good card on its own. Helps with like goes in match and stuff, so it's really good. 2 Magnemite and 1 Jerusalem for Mathmech, jump scares, and then 3 Dark Ruler No More for when I go second, and 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance for when I go first. So that was the deck. It was just like the very first draft. I just kind of threw it together because I wanted to have a little more fun and not play something so serious. This deck has a lot more potential than I initially gave it credit for, so I'm definitely going to be working on this more in the future. Let me know what you guys have been having success with down below with your Gold Pride Punk decks. I'd love to hear back from you guys, and be on the lookout for more content in the future. Until next time, have a wonderful night.